All right. So we have some good news in terms of the ability for people to be able to pre-order essentially just the standard or legacy, the standard or deluxe versions of the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and it has been confirmed by Digital Eclipse themselves. Now over here on their Twitter page, it said this was in response to their announcement of when the game would actually be available. Comes up saying pre-orders will be available for PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam on September 15th. Now, I'm going to show you an EB Games website, which is the Australian version of GameStop. Damn. These prices are kind of high, but we'll have a look at it in a sec. So, and that's on the 15th, right? So it is, we're about just over 2 hours away from it turning the 15th. I'm assuming it'll be probably the 16th our time, give or take, that'll be made available. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. By the time that rolls around. So, you know, obviously because of American launch times and whatnot. So on Steam, we should be able to then like pre-order it. Now, I'm assuming there are no pre-order bonuses. Nothing has been mentioned. I've talked about it as a theory. You know, some cool stuff that you could do, but it looks like they're not, like, so far anyway, it just looks like, yep, just pre-order the game and that's it, right? So that'll be your options. Obviously somebody's asking here about the collector's edition, and it said that will be a question for limited run games if we're going to get the Steam key for that. So I've pre-ordered deluxe, I've pre-ordered collectors, but the problem is though, is that obviously for something like collectors, we're not going to get that until like, you know, like I think it's like next year at some point, which means that we probably won't even get the code till then. Maybe not. I mean, the code doesn't matter, right? Because like, you know, you can wait for the physical stuff and still get the code. I think they should do that, right? I know for a long time, well, not for a long, wait, for a long time, for example, if you pre-ordered like a collector's edition of World of Warcraft, you had to wait until launch day to get it. And the problem with that is that most of the pre-ordering would allow you to play the game like 7 days early or something. So it would like completely nullify having that option if you still got to wait for the fucking launch day for it. So I am happy that they changed that. So if you pre-ordered collector's edition, right, you get the key early, right? You go into the shop or they call you and then you get the key early, so it matches the rest of everyone else that had probably pre-ordered it digitally as well. So let's check out this this is kind of pricey. Let's check this out. So this is the EB Games website. Obviously, these are all in Australian dollars. Yeah. And it shows us, obviously, we've got PlayStation 5 Deluxe, Switch 2 Deluxe. We've got Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, Switch Standard, PS5 Standard. Then we have Switch Deluxe, and then Switch 2 Standard, right? Now, this is supposed to be coming out on Xbox as well, yeah? Is there a reason why they haven't listed like a physical version like to pre-order for that? Right. Let's see if I can let's check the GameStop website and I'll drag it over. Legacy Collection. What? Is there no disc version? Right, look, this is the GameStop website. There's no disc version either for Xbox. That's wild. Why are they doing that? Does anyone know? I don't know. Like, does anyone know why they're not doing that? That's fucking weird. Obviously, they don't have a PC version because, you know, no one's selling physical PC games anymore, right? And that's fine. But The thing is though, the price. So I've already pre-ordered. Like I pre-ordered the deluxe version. I can't remember what I put down on it. I think it was like $10. And I'm just gonna see if I can log into my account over here. Just make sure. But the standard versions are kind of, well, they're kind of pricey, right? Like now, I'm like, I don't know, because I saw people like were saying they were going to be like $40-50 and then $75 for Australian, right? But I am curious. Yeah, I pre-ordered this all the way back on 5th of August. Yeah, for the deluxe version. That's PlayStation. So I'm going to have it, like, I'm assuming it's a code. Right? Hopefully I'll be able to give that away. My Steam Collector's Edition is a code. Right? And I'm going to have to, yeah, I'm going to, because I want to see if I can get some giveaway codes. Right? Like, I want to see if I can actually get some giveaway codes, you know, for the channel. Hopefully I can. But the thing that I kind of look at this, like, this is standard, like $109.95 for the Switch 2. This is what I don't understand. Why? Like, maybe I'm missing something here, but like, they're old. Like to be fair, like they're old games, right? So why is just because it's on the Switch 2, why does it cost more? It's costing in excess of $20, right? The Switch is right above it for standard Switch 2. $20 extra. That's pretty fucking wild, man. That's pretty wild. And what's funny, this is how I know it's some bullshit, right? The PlayStation 5 standard version, right? That's the same price. This is, by the way, this is the latest console, right? Like the latest PlayStation 5, right? It's the same price as the Switch 1 version. Yet the most expensive standard version here, standard version, not deluxe, is the Switch 2 by $20. How the fuck did that happen? Right? And check this out too. The deluxe edition for the Switch, for the PlayStation 5, below it is the Switch 1 version for $129.95. And then it's like, hang on. Why the fuck are they charging an extra $20? I mean, you know, do I get some sort of happy ending if I get the Switch 2 version? Like, am I paying for... What am I getting? Like, what is the difference? I'm gonna click on this, man. This is fucking crazy. Right, I'm just trying to see if there's anything on here that sort of explains... I mean, is there like a secret fucking Donkey Kong character I don't know about? No. Nothing. Nothing. Right. Why is the Switch 2 version more expensive than even the PlayStation 5? And the Switch 2 is not as powerful as PlayStation 5. So therefore, like, we can't even go off the notion it's like, well, it's a more powerful console, that's why they're charging more. Yeah, it might be more powerful than the Switch 1, but in direct comparison to its, like, you know, to the PS5, it's a $20 increase for fucking, like, you know, like an inferior, like, let's be honest, inferior version. Like, that's just fucking weird. So I don't know why it's so expensive for Switch 2. Everything about the Switch 2 just sounds like an utter fail, but whatever. Right? I know my daughter wants one. But, like, outside of that, it just doesn't seem like it's, I don't know. What they announced recently? Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2? Or something? Or some shit? Like old games, they're still trying to charge almost like a premium old game charge. What was it, $40 American? Which would be like way more expensive here. So, you know. I don't know. But anyway, I want to hear from you guys. Are you guys going to be pre-ordering this? What's the deal? Have you already... I've already put money down on the deluxe version, so I'm not missing out on that. Because I want all the like the books and like I just want all the cool shit around it, right? I don't care that it's a that it's a it's a PS5 version. It'll be the first console game I've bought in a really long time, and I won't even be playing it. So I don't know how it works on a PS5. Is it a code? You know, if it's not something I can give away, I'll probably just, I know. I think I might know a couple of people that might have a PS5 I can give it to, but I'll definitely have a Steam code to give away. And I'm going to see if I can get hold of some giveaway codes if I can. But we'll see what happens with that. But otherwise, let me know where you guys, and of course there's not even this Xbox here. So and before we go, actually, let me check something. Let me check the Xbox store. Microsoft store. Right? Because I tell you what, that's some bullshit. If they're not like why wouldn't they have a physical version? Yeah, there you are. Shit. Does it even have prices on here yet? No, it doesn't even have prices on here. There's nothing. Just talks about it being a smart delivery. So is there no physical version for this for the Xbox? That's kind of weird. Unless they just haven't updated the website, but that's kind of strange. But the takeaway from this, apart from obviously pre-order time, like the date, is the Switch 2 price. Holy shit. Extra $20 for essentially the most inferior version outside of the Switch 1. And it'll be really interesting actually to see if there's any difference between the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. Right? I might be able to review the Switch 1 version, maybe. I'll see, because I know some people with a Switch, so we'll see what happens. And sort of see how it handles. But yeah, that's fucking wild, man. Holy shit. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think. Catch you next time.